What is good? JayMike here.
Luca.
And this is Unisport Uncut episode number what?
23.
Exactly.
And we are back in the store today.
We are indeed. But guys, before we get started, remember to subscribe to our channel to make sure you see all the new videos. We actually do make a lot.
We do.
And they're pretty awesome. But anyways, today we have, as usual, a lot of boots on the table. It's boot madness today. Let's just kick it off. 10 minutes. What do you say? We get it started?
10 minutes.
Right now. I hit the button.
Where
should we start? This.
You ask me and then you pick it yourself.
I'm just gonna start because this is a right beauty. The Radiant Reveal Vapor.
By far the best boot out of the pack in my opinion.
I agree, and the funny thing is we always say that with the Vapors. Whenever a new pack comes out, we just go and say, hey, the Vapor's the best. But this just looks really, really good.
It does.
I actually reckon it's one of the best looking Vapor 10s that have been released.
It's a good looking one, but...
Which is the best then?
Techcraft's black and white.
Yeah, that is pretty good. That is pretty good. But this is fresh, and it's good to see Nike keeping up the trend of having white boots with some color splash.
Yes, yes.
I actually like it quite a bit.
So do I.
But this is going to be replaced soon by that one. We're going to talk about that one later on. So keep watching, guys. But moving on, there's been a lot of other stuff from the brands.
For example, this guy here from Puma.
I can't see it.
You can't see it.
It's camo.
But it's not even...
It's not even on grass. No, never.
Yeah, it's evoSPEED SL. It's green, it's grass, it's cool.
Do you know why it's grass, actually?
No,
I know, you're too young. Because 10 years ago, roughly 10 years ago, Puma made a Velocity 106 in the grass camo edition. So this is kind of like a tribute to that boot. Just like they released the V106, the OG boot, some time back.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool, and I gotta say, the funny thing about this is that it seems that they made a few tweaks on this boot here. No official word yet, but let's see if we get to hear more in the future. But moving on.
Moving on. Adidas Porsche design. Interesting
I don't know.
design.
I mean, I want a Porsche, but I want a car. And it's nice. It's a nice boot. The quality feels of the material feels pretty good, but
it does.
I'm not really sure about it.
I don't think it's a performance shoe, to be honest.
No, it's absolutely not a performance boot. Especially because the upper is relatively wide and the sole plate is relatively
messy,
narrow, and they even chose to have the messy boot with a messy sole plate with a messy stud. I don't know, collectors like it. It was really popular, but...
It is. And I think it looks cool, but it's just not, something I would recommend to wear in a match.
No, I wouldn't wear it in a match. What I would wear in a match, though, is this, the X SL. And I actually already tried it on. I played with it just yesterday, and it was actually quite brilliant. What's changed from the X is obviously that the stripes, the X cage, have been made see-through.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool. I mean, it's mostly a gimmick, but it's pretty cool. But the sock has been made different, so it's less bulky and it just really wraps around your foot much nicer than on the normal X. Hopefully, that could be a sign of things to come for the next X. But
for the next X.
Next X. But I don't know. What do you think about it?
I'm just gonna continue and say what I always say. I'm not a big fan of the X, but
then you should try that.
Okay. But I think it looks hick.
It looks
Especially really cool.
On feet black socks, it looks incredibly good. Just gotta say. Something else that looks good, Luca, from Adi, and they're on a roll at the moment. This PC, Pure Control.
Pure Control. Just call it Pure Control. But we actually already made a playtest of these and the X15.1. So if you want to check that out, if you're on mobile, click the card. If not, then click the card.
Yeah. Anyway, colorway. Which colorway is better? That or the launch colorway?
Hey.
Yeah,
okay.
This. Okay. But still, brilliant boot. We've both tried it out. I'm still digging it. I don't know about you.
So am I. Yes, I think it's actually better than most people would expect it.
And I think it's actually gaining traction, and perhaps with the new colorway coming out, that's perhaps a bit less radical.
Green?
Yeah, it's less green. but you know, it's more, I think it appeals to more people is what I'd say. So maybe more people will actually experience the tech,
Yeah.
which is obviously quite good. And I mean, we've even seen some of the top players actually staying in the boot, which is a good sign, I'd say.
Yeah. Moving on, left
Again.
side to the far left, Umbro has given us some treats. Velocita and Medusa, and they are white with accents. No. And they are insane, in my opinion. They look hella cool.
Guys, Luca, is there anything better than a white boot? Because I struggle to think of things better than white football boots. I've always been a sucker for them. Seriously. Uh-oh, blackouts maybe, but look at them. Look at them. The Velocita is... It's almost like...
It's a crime not to like it.
It's a crime not to like it. It just looks so fast.
Yes, it does.
It basically looks a bit like a fast Lamborghini. It has that, raw look to it. And saying that, I've still to try the Velocita 2s, which is a crime in itself. But the one was extremely good. And if it performs just half as good as that, this is one I'd like to rock, to be honest. Looks really,
It looks
really good.
really, really good.
And the Medusa, well, so far, I'm liking it. And I think that this one is the best of the lot. So yeah. And speaking of stuff...
That's good looking.
Well,
yes.
you think so?
I think it looks insane, especially this one here.
Well, it should have perhaps then been you and Jolter, because I know that Jolter is absolutely losing his mind over these boots. Well, I don't know. I think camo is always cool. I agree. Magista looks pretty cool. Hypervenom is perhaps a bit too, Operation Desert Storm for me. I don't know if I could rock these on anything but a really sandy pitch.
You couldn't rock any of these, to be honest. That would look... No, I'm not kidding. That will look a bit weird.
But then this, I mean, I think the Superfly is the best of the bunch. I know you disagree.
I do disagree.
But the funny thing is, and maybe you can grab your phone, and we can actually have a bit of a look, because this is camo. You're supposed to not see it. But the funny thing is then that the swoosh is reflective.
Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell, but it's reflective.
That's kind of a bit, counterintuitive. It's supposed to hide, and then it goes and say, "Hey, look at me, guys! I'm over here with the swoosh."
I think it looks pretty cool.
I mean, it looks cool, but it just kind of defeats the purpose. But I mean, yeah, camo is always cool. Looks really good with the carbon fiber plate. I think I'm gonna go with the Superfly if I have to choose.
For me, it's definitely hands down Magista.
Magista? Yeah.
Just has the cleanest camo pattern, in my opinion.
But the thing is, obviously, when you're wearing camo, you gotta have a bit of a party to wear them. The only ones who had that party yet is Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy having a party. You got it?
No.
Okay. But anyway, you guys can also have a party, because we're actually gonna get these on the 12th of April. So Luca, you can wear these too.
Yes.
And you guys
and
can wear
I'm
them.
gonna wear them.
And you can, hide your feet or whatever. The thing is, Jay, where's the tempo? Luca, where's the tempo?
Jay, where's the tempo?
I don't know, it was right here. It's gone? Yo, show your reflector. We didn't have it on the table. Anyway, it was just a plain joke. But Luca, coming down to the last boot here. As I said, we're gonna get back to the Superfly. We've already made a ton of stuff on the Superfly, but that's because we're so freaking excited about it. I've pretty much said everything I have to say on the Superfly, to be honest, because this is one good looking boot. What do you think?
What do you think? What do I think? I think it looks insane for the looking side. But
yeah,
I only slipped in because it's my size.
You did.
But I haven't tried them playing. You know what I mean? But I think it's very, very promising, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to actually playing in them.
How about actually, this is your size.
Yes.
How did you feel when you slipped into the sole plate? Because obviously I've tried it, it feels pretty good, but my feet are going to, this point in the boot, which is not.
It's like shaped anatomically, so
Yeah.
it's like a pillow almost, which is, you just step in and
It's nice.
it's right.
Damn, I gotta say, I'm looking forward to trying them. But Luca, actually, we have a bit of time left. Not much, but we have a bit of time left for once. So let's talk about what floated our boat this month. I go first? Okay, because I'm gonna take these.
It's not socks again, is it?
It's socks again, because, as a football player, you gotta have good socks. And I took with me the Nike grip socks. And they're actually, you know, they remind me a bit of the True Socks, obviously, because they're made to give you better grip between your foot and your boot. And oh no, not again. But it's actually a very, very nice sock. I mean, for me, I've tried them a bit. For me, True Socks are still giving you a better grip when they're brand new, but I think this over time has more
longevity.
Longevity, exactly, because they give you the same amount of grip without the pads getting a bit stiff and you know, cramming together. So, oh, time's gone. There we go. Didn't have sound. That was bad. Luca.
What floated my boat?
Yes.
1 second.
Okay. Can I change mine too? Because that is a beauty.
No, you can't. It's the new Ordem Ciento. I don't know, the ball for the Copa America, and it looks insane. I said that a lot today, but I think this is one of the best things on the table at the moment.
We've got some good things on the table today. I mean, that is just beautiful.
It reminds me a lot of the Ascente.
Ascente, yeah. You're absolutely right. I think, you know, white and red and black is always a winner, and you know, with the little gold logo, it's just, man. I think they should keep on doing the whole black stripe thing. It looks very, very good. I think I'd like to go and play with this. It looks super good. Which of the boots on the table would you go and play in, honestly? Magista? Okay.
No, I think the Magista is cool. Yeah.
I probably, yeah, obviously I want to say
but
Superfly, but of the boots that are actually released, so difficult. I think I would want to go and play in the Velocita because it looks extremely good. But guys, what about you? Which of the boots on the table would you take? And which is the best looking? Is it the ball or is it one of the boots? You should let us know in the comment section below. Luca, any last remarks?
Not for me.
I'm gonna go down and check the Mercurial exhibition. Guys, see you later on here in Unisport Uncut, and remember to subscribe. We're out. Cheerio. What is good, JayMike here.
Sorry.